Hello everybody, and we are back with another episode of A Prehistoric Life. So, let's get started. Today's episode is going to be about predators, but unusually small predators. Some of these predators are very smart and very deadly. These are small but deadly predators. And in the dinosaur world, the smaller you are, the smarter you are. In the brush, something moves. Something very deadly but small. These are a type of dromaeosaur, a raptor dinosaur. Dromaeosaurs are very smart. Dromaeosaurs are, in fact, the smartest dinosaur ever. These are Deinonychus, or Deinonychus. These are the largest of their kind, besides Megaraptor and Utahraptor. And they are hunting something. One of their favorite prey. And they're getting ready to attack. And there are 3 in a pack and only one of them, so it shouldn't be that hard to take it down. What they are hunting is a Tenontosaurus, a type of hadrosaur dinosaur. Tenontosaurs like their favorite prey. So yeah, it's strange because hadrosaurs are usually in a group. This Tenontosaurus must have got separated from its herd, however. Tenontosaurus are one of the smallest hadrosaur dinosaurs. And it would be very easy for the Deinonychus to take this one down. Plus, this one's a juvenile, so it is very oblivious to the danger. It's down for a little rest. Right now, the raptors are hiding in the brush. Like I said, there's only 3 of the Deinonychus and only 1 of the Tenontosaurus. And plus, the Tenontosaurus is a juvenile. But even still, these Tenontosaurus have extreme speed, so they'll have to be careful not to spook it. Especially the young female. This is her first time hunting. She is very young, and she is mated to this young male Deinonychus. She will have to be very quiet. Her mother abandoned her because when she was young. I don't know why, but she hasn't been having much training, so her pack has been training her. The raptors say it's not time to strike yet, but they will soon be. But then, the Tenontosaurus sees a little bit of the Deinonychus growling. And then she knows it's time to get out of here. Then the Deinonychus go to take it down. They viciously jump on the Tenontosaurus. The female is kind of flustered, and then she doesn't know what to do. Then she just goes to see what's going on. But then the Tenontosaurus manages to escape. This may be a juvenile, but it is very tough. Plus, it's a male. Then he knows that this young female is unexperienced. But then, the female makes a very good move. The female claws the Tenontosaurus with her vicious toe claw. You don't call raptors toe claws for nothing. Now the Deinonychus jump on the Tenontosaurus and finish him off. But then, now the Tenontosaurus makes a good move. The Tenontosaurus pretends to be dead, crushing the female. The female is knocked out cold. Then the alpha makes an unexpected move. She jumps on the Tyrannosaurus, ripping open the flank. Finally, they can now eat in peace, and they'll just have to wait for the female to wake up. A little further away from the Tyrannosaurus kill is a herd of nesting Hadrosaurus, Stegosauruses, Ceratopsians, and other dinosaurs. It may look peaceful around here, but there are a lot more predators stalking these dinosaurs. These little ceratopsians, called Eoceratops and Montoceratops, are especially attracting smaller game, smaller predators, than this female ceratopsian. And then the Saltosaurus, and then much smaller duckbills, and then a Dryosaurus. First up that's stalking this herd is the mated pair of Eoraptors. This is their first hunt together. And if you saw other TV shows, they show, especially Dinosaur Revolution, they show that Eoraptors were very parental, but they are still very dangerous. Because they're still the size of a dog. That's bigger than a Compsognathus, so they're still pretty dangerous. And then snacking on a Diplodocus shoulder blade is two Dilophosaurus, and they are waiting for the right time to attack. But right now they're still snacking on the bone. And then there is a Herrerasaurus. It is the size of a horse, which is also the size of a man, so he is still a deadly predator. Then there's a Coelophysis, which is another deadly predator. And then a very mysterious predator. Nearby, the Dryosaurus is starting to get a little bit bored, so he just wanders around the nest, annoying a lot of the dinosaurs. Dryosaurus looks like a younger version of the Iguanodon. And it's the size of a man, so it should be good eating. And it is walking dangerously close to the Eoraptors. But then, the Eoraptors says it is time to strike. The herd ain't that spooked, it's only smaller predators, and it's only a smaller animal getting hurt, so they don't really care. These dog-sized predators have finally killed their prey. Something that's drug the Eoraptor back, and then they see it's one of their main competitors. It is the Herrerasaurus. He is one of the main competitors of Eoraptor. The male is furious, and now he goes to attack. The female is still crying for help. And then finally she breaks, well, not yet. Now she breaks free, and now she goes to attack. These dog-sized predators can gang up on the horse-sized Herrerasaurus, just like wolves would do. While the Eoraptors are distracted, the Dilophosaurus hear the commotion, so now that's the perfect time to steal the prey. But now the Coelophysis is hungry, and now he'll go to fight the Dilophosaurus. Before the Dilophosaurus can come to snack on it, the Coelophysis already took the prey. Coelophysis know he is way too small to take on a Dilophosaurus, because Dilophosaurus is only the size of a Utahraptor, so it is very dangerous. But the Dilophosaurus will not give up. So now they get the prey. Now the herd is scared, so now they start panicking. Mostly the duckbills are scared. Most of the other dinosaurs aren't scared, but the small ceratopsians are starting to get edgy. But then, the Coelophysis now attacks the Montoceratops. The Dilophosaurus hear all the commotion, and they cannot resist a moving target, so then they go after the Eoceratops. But then, something takes up the Dryosaurus again. The ceratopsians see what it is, and they are scared. But then, now the rest of the Eoceratops are scared, and before the male can save his mate, Eoceratops stampede. Styracosaurus is knocked out cold. Because the mate of the other ceratopsian was so small, it was easy to kill. But then the look of what the rest of the herd was scared. You see, it is a sailed-back Dimetrodon. It is not a dinosaur, but a mammal-like reptile. The Eoraptors have covered the Herrerasaurus with a lot of scars, and then they see the Dimetrodon with their food. So now they're going to go take it back. The Dimetrodon is now ticked off, so Nate shakes him off. The sail is the Dimetrodon's most vulnerable spot, so now, and the Eoraptors have just found it. Then the Herrerasaurus wakes up, and now he goes to fight. He knocks the Dimetrodon over, almost crushing the Eoraptor. So now that the Herrerasaurus has knocked over the Dimetrodon, he almost breaks his sail. So now the Herrerasaurus will now start feasting. The Eoraptors know they have won, so now they slowly back away, taking their prey. With the Montoceratops' brutal strength, they have now killed the Coelophysis. So now the Montoceratops will peacefully start eating. And for the rest of the herd, they know that the fighting is over, and the only thing they need to worry about Dilophosaurus, but they are already satisfied. So now they will continue eating, but there might be more predators coming. To be continued.